Hello everyone. I hope we are live. Let me just check it out. I see the stream is running. Yes, I think everything looks good. So hello, please let me know if you can hear me fine. Alright, that's looking great. I will mute myself. And you can see the players are already here. So that's awesome. Everything is ready to start, but we still have 3 minutes before we go. So let me introduce the event. Okay, I assume the microphone is working, right? Okay, so we are here today for the first stream of the Factorio Speed Go Championship, which is some new type of fun that will be happening each Sunday or almost each Sunday for the next 4 months. And that's quite awesome. This is going to be a best of 5 match in Blitz. And each game is going to be faster and faster. First game is 5 minutes plus 8 seconds. And the next games are 1 minute faster and 1 second Fisher faster. If you want to learn more about the tournament, we can check like here. I will share the screen with you. If you go to EuroGoFed, here is the tile for Factorio. And here are all of the necessary informations. How the bracket is paired, etc. The time settings, and also the players. So it's amazing. We have really like top players this year, which is awesome. So I'm super happy about that. Like all of the top of the Europe, plus 2 youth, or 3 wild cards. Vsevolod wasn't a wild card, but he's also young. So it's a very stacked tournament, and this is the first match today. So I'm quite hyped about it. I hope you are as well. So the game should start in 2 minutes. And yep, let me make some announcement. Oh, and I wanted to create a poll for you guys to see who is going to win today. I'm not very familiar with Twitch polls, but let's see. Okay. All right. Great. So I think the players will start in a minute. They will message me when they are ready. So today's players are quite famous, of course. Valerii and Tanguy are very popular European players, and we have some stats about them that we can share before the match. So in the last year, Valerii was really very successful. He was like the European champion runner-up. He reached the finals. And also finished second at the Paris tournament, which is one of the biggest tournaments in Europe. And something I forgot is that he also won the Grand Prix of 2024. So thank you, Milena, for these statistics. And overall, his 80% win rate in the last 6 months, it's very impressive. On the other hand, Tanguy is having maybe a bit rougher time with 61%. But recently he was in China to play in the Chinese Pro League, and there he managed to beat several Asian professional players. So when he's in good mood, he can beat even Asian pros. So I think this match should be really close. Hello Dan, nice to see you here. All right, so let's see. And I wanted to do this, to share it on Facebook, so that we get more players, perhaps. And let me check if by accident they haven't started already. Okay, Velvang Road, they are starting. So let's go. This is the game. Tanguy is black. So I have to switch to this second screen, which is not completely ready, but it's okay. Okay, I just need to copy paste the correct camera, sorry. Yep. All right, and we are good to go. So I think in this format,
game resumed.
Okay, great. In this format, what is really, really important is not to spend too much time in Fuseki. It's first of all. And second of all, I thought that like at Go tournaments in general, you want to play. The ads are annoying. I don't think I can influence that. You can tell me more about the ads. I actually am not very familiar with streaming on Twitch, but I think I cannot do anything with the ads, right? Anyway, I was saying, if there is a place where you would like to try a trick play, I think it's here, because if you manage to use the time of your opponent, you know, that's very good, and especially if it's a good trick, it could be quite like punishing. Okay, let me bring my drawing tool and check that everything is set correctly for the last time. Yeah, you can see the time and everything. By the way, big thanks to Milena, who did this Factorio design and like setup for the stream, which looks very great. Okay, so far nothing out of the ordinary, right? Now I would feel a little awkward if I were white, because these two stones, they like asked to be pincered. Yes, so high pincer is quite good. Like my issue was that black is seeing into this side, so building the territory here may not be so interesting. But I think that playing high basically makes you go for the center. Oh, and Tanguy Tanguy Tenukid. I would expect it's quite big to run away with those two stones. But probably black is feeling like this jump or some kind of slide here may be Miyai, especially since he has this Hane and yeah. And the tiger extension. So he feels the group is flexible. But I wouldn't say that white actually minds this too much. Like he's making some territory at the bottom, and this is going to be quite abstract, what is going to happen in the middle. Oh, thank you Perry Grill for becoming, how do you call it, subscriber. So I guess this is the solution for ads, become a subscriber, yeah. So, thanks. By the way, I said I started a poll here, but I don't know how it finished. It didn't tell me. Well, it doesn't matter. But Valerie is thinking for a long time now. But actually, this first game, I think it's okay to spend some time in Fuseki, because with 8 seconds extra each move, it's not that impossibly fast. Wow. And white is very calm and steady. I like this move, personally. It tries to create some kind of miai between messing up with the corner or splitting the groups. I see AI would like to play Tenuki, but this feels, at least for me, very unnatural to allow this to jump. So I would not expect Tanguy to Tenuki here. Like, of course, this group is flexible and this group is flexible, but by becoming strong here, also the corner becomes quite weak. So, in my opinion, this Tenuki is very hard to see for a human. So, how to answer locally? Like, you can try to connect. Like, probably... like, this seems that some kind of wedge here will be a problem, that it's too much. So, most likely... I mean, just this soft Keima looks good to me. And Tanguy also spending a lot of time. I think, I don't know, maybe it could look weird. Yeah, or that side, which will lead to similar situation. And some kind of jump here and treat it separately. And help the corner seems quite reasonable. But of course, white splits. And now... Wow. Okay, from this side. So I would say Tanguy is doing the opposite of what I was thinking he was gonna do. I thought he was gonna fix this group somehow. But instead he's taking territory here, which makes it much weaker. So he can go for the sacrifice. Wow, that's quite... Like, why not? There is still a lot of agi, this is a lot of territory. And he goes for living. Oi, 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 oi. Uh-huh. Ah, predictions are better. Okay, so I can try. Prediction. Who will win the finals? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, but there is something preset and I cannot change it now. Well, too bad about that. So, actually I'm thinking like, who is the better fighter out of these players? Because I know that... like, Valerii plays a lot on Thai Jam or Fox on these Asian servers, like 30 seconds games. So I guess from that, he must be quite experienced in freestyling. But Tanguy is playing also like very clever. Like now, of course, these stones are captured, but he has this cut and he's somehow trying to use this agi to go away. I am wondering if there could be some crazy universe. Okay, yeah, white just protects it. That seems quite reasonable. And so, Black may consider blocking. This looks like good move. I wonder if this could be a problem. But probably not too big. And anyway, these stones are not so important. So from my perspective, this action, if Black comes back to block, which he did, I would be quite satisfied. An invasion. It's interesting how the top left doesn't seem to concern the guys at all. You have to validate the last bet. It's a classical strategy of Tanguy to leave one of his groups alone and weak and take cash somewhere else. It's called Amashi. By the way, Ben, I heard from Tanguy before the match that he actually practiced from this tournament, for this tournament today against you and Freda. Maybe do you want to share how it went? So this is like Joseki. And so this is also Joseki. This can be used like normally. But since black can attack these white stones and he prepared this wall, it seems like it was quite a good choice. I'm not sure if white shouldn't have gone for something simpler here. Maybe, yeah. Because now it is a little uncomfortable. Like the thing is, actually I didn't like this invasion too much, because what is going to happen now is that by becoming weak here, these two stones are gonna get solved, basically. Because black can attack, for instance, play something like here, which attacks this from distance and also the weak point of these two stones. And somehow it makes the life easier on the top left. So I wonder if it was possible for white to just block here. But then I guess this looks very nice. And it would be another game, probably also close game. Like this corner is not yet fixed, right? So, yeah. Like, I don't think that white is worried of dying. Ah, but black is going for territory. I thought he was going to go for attack. Like, to get some points. To get, like, positional advantage. Okay, so Ben answered my question. He lost everything today. So his karma is reset. I believe in him. He has a big lack of training. He should get in the mood during the first games. So a little bit similar like last year, because last year Tanguy was playing against Vsevolod, right? And he lost the first two games to make incredible upset using the red Fuseki and the black hole Fuseki, if my memory serves. But in this game, it seems like according to AI, he's leading. Let me check. I'm curious about, because this one I thought is a little bit slack, but yeah, it loses something. Okay, so if you check the AI board, AI actually wanted to use the shape or approach here, I see. But still, now it doesn't seem to be easy for white to solve this. And if we check the time situation, Valerii has 4 minutes. And he finds the blue move. So what now? So obviously this kind of going out is not working. So you can go there directly, yes. Without this exchange. And now if white connects, can black cut? Then extend? This looks captured to me. So it means that black probably extends here. Yeah. And this action, which looked cool, was maybe not the best because it fixed white's shape a little bit. Like, what else to do except of this? I think nothing. Or maybe, like, black can play here and get center. But I'm not sure if it's a good exchange. I mean, this one for this one. I would guess black can wait with this. I thought it's captured. It's not? How do you... Ah, there is Atari. Oh, I didn't see this one. I didn't see it was Atari. Okay, but so in that case, thank you. You play here now. And here. And this looks a little bit difficult to estimate what is going to happen. So I'm a bit surprised here because this account, like Factorio Speedgo Championship, which I'm using for streaming, I paid the highest grade of AI, and it says like black is ahead by 2 if he plays here, but by 11 if he plays here. So it seems like the AI is not so strong. But which is actually like Shimmy in the chat was stronger than this AI now. So that's good that it's keeping us on our toes. And we have to really count for ourselves as well. Atari is hard to see. Yeah, Shimmy always better than AI. Shimmy AI, yeah. Alright, but now this one will work, I hope. So probably black has to add a move somewhere, somehow. That's what's happening. White Hane. And Tanguy, he's very comfortable on the second line from the red Fuseki. So he tries to underconnect. And this attack looks very sharp. Like, there are no eyes to be gained here. This... So since there is no eye... Like, what do you do? Attach? Like, if I have 1 second on the clock, I would attach here and pray. Like, this jump was very good. Yeah, too early to resign, of course. And I think also, like, Valerii is younger, so maybe he would he should try to tire Tanguy and play each game till the end. And I don't think he's gonna do that, but okay, let me try to adjust Valerii's camera. Okay, no, he has the nose in it. It's not possible to adjust anymore. But it feels bad to continue from this point if it's just dead. And also, like, where do you try to... I mean, if it's dead, where do you try to gain the advantage? You can play here, but then... Like, I don't know. I think white is gonna try to live here. So, it's saying to push. Nobody is considering my clamp. Yeah, we know it was a joke. Maybe. And so I just want to check one thing on my end. So I see we have 75 viewers, so that's very nice. By the way, I think that maybe there are some other moderators of the European Go Federation channel on Twitch. So if you want, you can do the poll on who is going to win. But now Valerii is really in trouble because he has 20 seconds. And the light at the end of the tunnel is hard to see. So I guess... And the problem is this has too many liberties, like to squeeze it somehow doesn't seem to be too real. Yeah, now the clamp, yes. But what is the aim? Like to play here? And this, and 8 seconds, 7, 6, Well, yeah, heart rate monitor would be cool. I actually wanted to test it, like myself, on some tournament. But I see the AI is upset after the last exchange. It didn't agree with the block from black. Yeah, the guesstimator says it's alive. But how? Ah, because you get this one center. So, you know, because... So now there is an eye here. And this is center. So if you live this way... And before you exchange this Atari... This is an eye. Oh, it's masterpiece. Valerii found it with this push. So this was kind of a good feeling. So I saw black should have answered there, but it didn't happen. So let's go back to the game. Yes, and this is exactly the sequence we were showing. This was clever. I didn't realize that this connection becoming center will grant the eye here. So, under so much pressure, Valerii managed... Wow, so this is already quite sick, this match. Oh, hello, Fractale Gaming. Thank you for the nice comment. I'm also very happy I'm here. Yeah, and so now Tanguy has a lot of time to recover from this. And in retrospect, maybe he could have tried to spend more of the time here to finish the game, but I think it looked quite dead. But anyway, time advantage is huge. I think, so white is ahead by 6, 1 minute down, maybe about even. Yeah, good that white didn't resign, right? Alright. So now, from my perspective, yeah, these guys are a little bit light. And this cut, like oh nice, he cut. I would have probably played some chicken move in this case. But probably Tanguy thinks he needs to push harder since white managed to live. But actually, if I was playing, I still wouldn't feel too bad as black, because like my corner got... I think that's the problem actually. I wanted to say my corner got strong, so I gained some points. But this wall is pretty useless, I think. Because some kind of attachment here will still live. So actually it doesn't help the corner too much. Valerii looks like he's making love to the camera. No, but he's feeling good now, look. Great. No, he really managed really well. So now, of course, the feeling is to play like this for black. So why can't he do this? Well, this is dying. And I don't know, this semi, I wouldn't like to count this. Like, feels suspicious for black to play in this way. But what else can you do? Like, if you just play something along this line, this cut looks very clean. So the feeling could be to Atari and maybe... Well, but what? Like, I don't see anything else than play like this and hope I don't die. So if you just play here and give up, you know, you want to delay the game. Oh, alright, so black just play this Atari. And and trade. I mean, now no shot this is going to live after some kind of jump, right? And this is also some gain. Like, okay, or Kosumi, it's more active. Yeah, this is probably much better than this move since this peep looks very good. I was considering maybe this Keima, but this looks nice. Oh, and I thought we gave up on these, but no. So this is the game, and Tanguy is trying to live inside, trying to accomplish the same feat that Valerii did. But can he? And we should show some love for these two stones, because Tanguy for sure is not. But of course, he can theoretically connect here, theoretically connect there. Like, it is not clear. Yeah, I would also just simply block. Like, I saw AI was recommending this, but you can always lose center. But anyway, here you also lose center. So maybe that's why it was better. Not sure. This looks like vital point. Like, Tanguy is aiming to this cut. So now this underconnection is becoming real, since the position is getting stronger. Oh my god, did you see it? I still see some Aji here for white. So that's another problem. Okay, white disconnects. But this is, I don't think the players are thinking about it now. So, can this live? So still, Tanguy is aiming at this cut. And in theory, if you cut here somehow, and white underconnects, you get a better shape, and then you... it's hard to find the Aji. But maybe you can make an eye here later, if you have this push and this is center. You know, if you do this and this is because it's disconnected, there can be an eye, theoretically. Or you can just disconnect like you don't care. Yeah, so the discussion again about the AI. Look, if you don't... I'm not saying the score too often from it. And if it destroys it for you, just hide it with paint or something. I think that's the solution. I think the AI in general... for the commentator, it's nice to know what's going on a little bit, because it's like quite hard. But... I think even for it's well, anyway, let's not get into this discussion. We've discussed it quite often. With no move suggestions, just the win probability. But you know, the players, they don't see the AI, so it's just like, I don't know. We can make a poll about it later, maybe. Yeah, it helps to follow. Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. This is not really about like studying and analyzing it. It's more like watching a football game, because it's so fast. And it's my co-commentator, let's say. The one that's keeping the discussion real. Yeah. Well, I am giving the human perspective. You know? Because the players, they don't play like AI. So it's like, that's there, but how would the player think? Probably he wouldn't see the Atari here. I'm joking. Anyway, let's go back to the game, because it's more important. So black disconnected and white had to protect here, as we thought. Okay, so black is gaining some, I guess, liberties. And now he goes for the cut. And I thought it was Geta, but if it's Geta, there is this Atari and it's connected. So this is what black is going for. The question is, like, if white can't... Okay, he just plays it. So black manages to live, but it's in Gote, and white disconnects this. Or can later. And so these two stones, they die some kind of natural death of old age. And or maybe this is sharper. And it seems like overall even though it's a local success for black, it may still not be completely enough. But you know, when you are watching football, you also don't really need the commentator, but there are always, so... I mean, also we are not supposed to reinvent the wheel here, right? Like in chess streams, which are more professional than our streams, they have the AI bar. It's true that they don't have the AI board, but they have it like apart, the commentators, and they use it when they want to, which we don't have the technology for. So anyway, let's get this behind us. And let's check what is going on. So I think Tanguy knows he's still losing since the start and even after this. So he must be pushing really hard by playing this vital point and playing this attachment, cut and push and now what? So this group may live, but it lost a lot of points here on top. I mean, this is going to live now, if he wants to. Yeah. Oh, maybe he wants to trick, like, if you connect here, then can I? And this doesn't seem to have too many liberties, in my opinion. All right. So tell me, I would be more interested if you think that Tanguy can still like come back in this game. Also, by the way, we will be changing commentators, so there will be many matches, right? And this may be my last one. The next match is going to be commented by Ali Jabarin, and then maybe Andrii, Tanguy, Ashe, and people like that. So I think it can be also interesting from the point of view of you know, getting to know the professional players. What is this move that AI wants to play? It's just big endgame, I guess. Alright. Because white's block is kind of center. So yeah. So here, nothing to be done. I wonder why white didn't block on c19. Like in theory, someday he can miss this move, but it could not be that important. Yes. And exactly, white missed this exchange. But wait, this is total blunder, no? Oh, what? It's not a blunder at all. It's like super deep sequence. Except that these guys don't have enough. Well, it's a great idea by Tanguy that ends up backfiring. And he also prepared it with this clamp. So he must have seen it like before to give this connection. But so... But white is probably like... Between these two groups, it's probably going to be Seki adverse. Or is it? Well, this adds a lot of liberties. Doesn't it? Okay. Yes, sorry about the I don't know, and there are like lot of these advertisements. I don't think I can change the setting. I think it's some kind of default. And yeah, it seems like Valerii is playing very level-headed. Like, he's not trying to kill anything. He let this group live because he knew it was good enough for him. And even in this sequence, because he saw this Tesuji, which grants him the eye locally, he just let black underconnect and is satisfied with the result. So, so black will live here if he wants to. But overall, again, like locally, Tanguy is successful. Even this, which seemed like a blunder, led to the destruction of this territory. But the territory, it always moves elsewhere. And now white got Sente from this sequence and actually didn't lose, recovered the points on this side. So even though locally black achieved something, I think globally it's not looking good. And yeah, oh, this is nice. So see, Tanguy, he knows he needs to go for everything. And also this move is smart because in theory, if you play here, there is a cut. But now in this variation there is no cut. But it's not possible to kill this. Is there a cut here? Ah, you are right. We could include the national flags into the stream. That's a good point. Yeah, the names are always a challenge in the Go community. From Benjamin to Valerii, even Tanguy has quite long name. But we can put the flags under. Like here, what I can wonder here is if I'm black, if I realize I'm losing so much, and I think, I mean, because it's so fast, right? But I think that yes, the flow of the game felt very good for white after he managed to live there. So trying to play a ko, but white can even connect, right? This is a ko threat. But we start to be worried about this whole black group, right? Slowly. I would say. Like, black should have tried to double Hane. You mean this one? Is it even working? But probably yes, but this is Sente, right? So it would anyway live. I would feel like
White wins.
yeah, white one. So GG. Tanguy doesn't look happy. But I mean, this game came down to this masterpiece by white. Yep, and we can check. So the final result of the game, because we were analyzing, is here. Yeah, white managed to live and nothing to do. Black is also alive, but not enough points. Oh, good game. Alright, so let me change the score. And now the players will have a 5-minute break, or they can have a 5-minute break. By the way, I'm not sure if you know, but Tanguy is fan of League of Legends, which is a computer game. And he told me he had the Shurima Fuseki prepared, but he's not sure if he's going to try it since Valerii is too strong. So it's probably some kind of meme Fuseki again. And we will see. And while we wait, I want to show you something. And that is, I would like to announce the next match, which is, I think, this one. So the next match is going to be between Nikola Mitic and Lukas Podpera. And it should be next week, right? Next Sunday, because the idea of this event was to have it each Sunday. But unfortunately, those guys were so busy that they didn't manage to find a common Sunday where to play. So this will be played on Tuesday evening. And we decided to put it at 7 p.m. because we thought people are coming from work around like 5, 6. Question on Discord. Okay. But everyone is gonna see it. Wait, I need to log in from elsewhere so that our chat doesn't. Thank you. Yeah, Nikola provided very nice picture. So question in Discord. Could you remind us if the rules are Chinese or Japanese? Japanese. I hope. Let me check. I don't think I would put Chinese rules because I don't understand them enough, but that's also another discussion I don't want to start. So, or did we specify some rules? Yeah, so they are not specified here, but I think that I specified them. Well, let me edit this document. So it's played with Japanese rules. Yeah, they are not mentioned on the EGF page. I see. Last year we played with Japanese rules, so we continue with the same. We continue with the same idea, I guess. We can, if the players would feel like Chinese are much better, we can switch to it later, but let's keep, we are used to Japanese rules. It's already complicated enough than to have to solve dame problems. Yeah, thank you very much for appreciating the layout. It was made by Milena Bokle, and she put really a lot of effort into it. So she deserves all the praise she can. Also, I think this looks awesome, right? This advertisement and even the stats, how she made them. She really put a lot of effort in it. Under my guidance. I actually, about art, I created, you have classicism and pointillism and stuff like this. I created art also. It's called disappointism. It's art that disappoints. So I didn't really guide her too much artistically. So anyway, in the last year, Tanguy used to write into the chat during the matches, which he's not doing now. So maybe he's taking it more seriously, or maybe he's talking to Ben Zero and receiving some last minute advices. Possibly. Oops. Okay. Yes, this is a best of 5, exactly. And by the way, so Tanguy was black, right? This game. So once they start, I have not to forget to switch the layout. And maybe I can show you, but it would take me time to... Maybe during the next break I can show you disappointism. I can try to find my art. Rob is asking me something. Are you hosting the tournament today? Did you make an announcement on Facebook? I am not sure if we made an announcement to that Veichi group. Yeah, but let's focus on the match and not on my art yet. I found you here. Maybe it can be easier to find than I think. Okay, so they started. So disappointism has to wait. So review this game, yes, and start AI. Sorry, guys, that's done. Let's go. Go, and switch. So now Valerii is black and Tanguy is white. Let's go. Also, the start of the stream as always was a little bit last minute because we had some little technical problems, but now I must say I'm feeling more relaxed also. So despite this, the fact that it's going to be faster and faster, I believe that the commentary is also going to be more on point. And no beer involved in this. Alright, so Tanguy, 2 different type of Shimaris. I always wondered, like the Shimaris from Sansan, they are good, no? It's the same as this, but they cannot steal the corner. But of course, it's like talking between what is better if Hoshi or Sansan, influence or territory. But personally, I don't really respect these Shimaris that much, but I fear them more than these ones. Also because I study them less. So I know way less about them. So I don't feel as comfortable. Yes, we want as many games as possible, that's true. But at the same time, we want, the reverse sweep, no? That was, I think, quite nice when Andy was under the gun losing 2-0. There's still time for Tanguy to win. This game he still doesn't need to focus. Anyway, in this variation I like to extend. I don't know if anybody else. Like when it's pincered, you can also get into this shape, which I like for black. And it's like even... AI also likes it. See, it's important to have this validation. Now, so it's just a different shape, basically. It's nice with G16 stone. Yeah, also, I guess. Like my plans don't go that far. Okay, and Rob found it, so we are all good. And this extension. Yeah, this is annoying move, because it tries to get more than what you would normally. Like the idea is that if white just plays here, probably he's happy he didn't play this Atari, black. So that's why Tanguy is trying something fancy. And immediately starts a ko and cuts. So this was the Kotred idea. Could this be like... It looks random, but also to come up with this idea immediately, it almost looked like it could be prepared. Like, I thought, like, if it was me, I would probably just play here. And to this one, I would probably... It's possible to connect, no? It's like also Joseki. Are you telling me that because of this stone, it's good for black? Like this, I know. But still, like... I mean, this looks... It feels probably better for black. But less crazy. I mean, to immediately enter this is very nice. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And now, where is black's Cotret? That's the question. $1 million question. Just connect. But then now, if your grandmother asks you, this stone, how did it got here? Yeah. Actually, it's protecting this cut, so maybe you could explain it in theory. But it doesn't look so... So from shape perspective, also like sacrificing 2 stones, these stones are light. I think it looks good for white, this one. Is the Factorio creator an avid Go player? Well, so he used to play, I would say 15-20 years ago, when we were first Q, we used to battle together on tournaments, but then he had a lot of kids, and Factorio, another kid. So he had to stop, he was like first done, but now he's coming back to Go, and trying to also help and sponsoring event, and he's really studying a lot, and he's working on some other projects with Go also, like Tsumego Hero, he's refactoring now. And also now he's introducing some friendly Go rating, but I didn't get the confirmation that I can share it with you guys yet. So he's into it, he's doing a lot. He's like the tournament in Brno that was here like a month ago. It was thanks to his support also. So we are very lucky to have him, like really. So another ko erupted, but this is like Joseki. So it's like how to sum it up, this bottom left situation. It's like it's not so big to take, it's not so big to take here, not so big to connect. Like you can play it. It's a strange situation, but you shouldn't feel too stressed about it, whatever you do. Or should you? What AI board? If I just play here, let's say, just normal move. And this is little annoying, this Atari. So yeah, so if you just play, but probably like bad move, it loses like 2 points. What I'm saying is like winning and losing the ko is not so important. You can sum it up by saying it's slightly better for black locally. Nice. There you go. Yeah, he will be at the Moyo Open. He's registered to play, so he will play as a player. And he's getting like much stronger. I think maybe now he could be around 3 dan level, I would say. Like his rating is a bit lower because he doesn't go to so many tournaments. But Michal is getting strong. But this Moyo tournament is not sponsored by Marvin. This is some chess association and some other Go player. Yeah, I will be playing at that Moyo Open, but not sure if I'll be running for the title. So do you answer this? It feels like, for sure, no? It connects your 2 groups and it has a lot of territory. I would never, like, you can, and this one it feels like overplay, no? Like you still didn't win the ko and you can lose the move later, but just connecting here and this, it's huge, no? This becomes weak, this is broken, so why is black thinking? Why is he losing time? Like precious time? And he's smiling, no? Well, not now. Like smirking. He sees something, maybe. I mean, you have to play here, no? Or in what game you don't play here? In the Blitz game? Or like you want to be... No, he connected, really. It It seems slack to me. Like, this is not even so big. Like, even if black gets another move, it's still not so big. According to my opinion, which, you know. But also here it's massacre, no? Okay, so it feels like... Okay, so it's not good for black. I think we can agree. But perhaps black thought this is already so bad that he had to go for it. I think that's the logic he went through. Was it right? Wasn't like this Kotret? Not really, almost. So I guess that's because he didn't find solution to this move. But he could still like attach, no? Or is it... No, it's getting probably too big, huh? I would say. So white splits. And black attaches. And yeah, I would also play here. It feels like the shape. I mean, this would be too submissive. Even though I'm not sure which one would follow. This feels like the shape. And this... But how to solve it? So, most natural for me would be to play Atari from here. Are we afraid of counter Atari in this case? I don't think so. It looks too low. So you would connect, and then you think again. Could you, in theory, do this? It looks ugly. No, these two stones are too small. Sorry, this is very bad variation. Well, black would be happy to give up. So maybe like... it would be... something like in the game, I guess. Yeah. Maybe. So actually, Tanguy didn't play the Atari, played this directly. And here... So black is managing his group, but I feel like this Atari, this Atari is a pain. But so you do what? You ignore it. What else? And you will look like, at a point you will connect and you'll be like, alright. But the shape is ruined. Also, attachments, connection. So I didn't check the AI score for a while. I promise. I would say this is like... 9 points for white. It's 8. Almost. You could play Atari from below and then play Q6 with white. So you are saying here... Atari from... Well... Yeah, it's a bit hard to... I know the comment is probably quite obvious, but there is so many things going on. First Atari on top. And you mean you squeeze it later? Okay, let's check it fast. So you were saying Atari on top and play like this. Interesting. But wait, is this the plan? But can't I like kind of Miyai? It would be yeah, it's interesting idea. This would be hardcore. No, at Q6 with white. Sorry. Okay, now here. I see. And this way you get into this. Yeah, that's actually quite nice idea. So what would black do? I mean, he can block and cut still, probably. But, yeah. Anyway, so here we are not missing much, or are we? So Atari, extend, take, and Hane. Was it really necessary to take so early? What if you continue? and he connects. Because there is still like so many annoying things. Like I would have been aiming for this, but not sure. Like this looks simple and the Ponuki is nice and you got Sente anyway. So it's probably the more reasonable. Let me just check with the AI board out of curiosity very fast. If the connection was necessary. Not necessary, but not bad. Okay. And Tanguy is starting to feel good with this attachment. Trying to create some kind of... But this attachment, it will help this group a lot. Like... I would guess black just goes back, no? Whereas if you play something like this... Like this will be weaker, but it's not Sente. I usually attack in this way only when I'm really ready to kill after. And I think this is super hard to kill since something like this looks stronger, but like something like this is almost Sente, right? I mean there is some Ko here. But so if this is Sente, there is already almost an eye. Also here some weakness. Okay, so he's not actually trying to kill, just trying to destroy this territory. Well, maybe that's actually reasonable. If he settles here, in Sente, white has quite a lot of territory. He resolved this problem, plays there. Whoa. Okay, so in that case, perhaps N4 could have been the extension only, if this was a really possible way to play. So Rob likes M4 for white also. So what's their time? 2-minute both about. So what could white be thinking here? Like surely this is the move, right? This cut. I mean, you always think about the cut. Or just push first. I mean, this feels like the area where you can save some time. The question is what black does next. Would he Tenuki? Yeah, like this looks like vital point, but it could also be Gote. Well, it's not obvious, but any move is, like there are no obvious moves. Yeah, he extends. And shakes behind the camera. Well. Again, right? I mean, in theory, this cut could help you capture this in some cases, but you most probably want to play here. Okay, I just saw somebody make an announcement on OGS, so thank you very much. I actually did it myself, but it got stuck, and then the stream started already, so probably it didn't finish. Oops. Well, it's alright. Guys, you just missed one game. So it's a common mistake that it didn't work. Because I was also, like normal, like stressed. Not working, stream started. Alright. So he did make this exchange to try to make this kind of Atari bigger. So now... Or after the push, do you play this Atari? That's the question. Or do you extend? I don't think you extend, because then maybe black can Tenuki, probably. Oh, really? Like this way? If this happens, I have a Ponuki here, while now he will have a Geta there. if this would happen. This is better? Maybe. This looks... I wonder what is the idea behind this. Looks like Paru Baru, he always told me to make Ponuki, so when I can make Ponuki I would be happy. Also now there are problems, like lot of problems. But of course there is cut here too. It doesn't feel bad. Misclick Tesuji. Did you see Tonguy's face? Yeah, I can speak with Anoek, but also I would need to confirm it. Maybe I did something wrong as well. Like I don't have enough statistical data. Like prior to today, it was always working well, so maybe I just didn't confirm something with the announcement. But yeah, the owner of Online Go, I believe is, or the creator, Akita Noek, is very nice. I must say I exchanged many emails with him, and yeah. So now he just takes, because he can extend. And now cut. So if there was the Atari here, it wouldn't have been possible. So back to the game. But so what is this? Like if black, there are 3 liberties, right? And this for sure can run away. It can add more than 3. So these guys here are dead in this variation. But these guys are not so important, and there can be a trade which seems to be happening. So now black can capture these stones, but before he could squeeze here. Right? But is it a good squeeze actually? Because there is double Atari and I need to come back here. So maybe some smarter squeeze. Wasn't there some smarter squeeze? Like this? No. Probably not, huh? I would search for something though. Because white will... I mean, if white cannot push, and it would need to be this way, then this is good for black. But I think white can push. Oh, but black can just extend. And this is also center. And now... take... Are these two... So I see the game got evened up according to our score estimator. But these weren't that big, right? I don't know, I would feel okay as white in this position still. Yeah, gain something here, but and you cannot double Hane. That's the... Yeah, this extension was very smart move. Like if white could have done double Hane here, then it's for sure good for white. But since he can't, so then it's a question if you shouldn't play here then. And to this one you play this. Any thoughts? I guess maybe this is better. Yeah, just like squeeze it like this. Oh, and here, yeah. So AI wants to play here as white because it's like double center endgame. I feel like this one is going to be here for a long time. Okay, so the game is settled, and it seems like the endgame will decided here. Hello, Pankure, thank you for the support in the chat. Really? This was not possible now? It looks like yes, no? Why didn't we double Hane? What am I missing? What am I missing? This connection, it looks very clean for black to get this extension. But Tanguy and also Valerii have less than 10 seconds per move, so it could be just some misread, right? Okay, so white slides and black attaches. This is the classic Paru-Baru move, also Pal-Balog. When you slide under him, he always attaches and then disconnects you. Okay, peep. But black resists and plays strong. And now... Oh! But if you extend here, then black can just simply live inside. And there is nothing to do. And the shape is a little broken. Okay, so now chicken me would play here, but probably you can play this one, right? I know this clamp exists, or that's what you play usually. I thought with this white stone it was not gonna be so effective, but because this one can actually cut. Yeah, I wanted to show that then you live with this one and threatens to cut here. Hello, Franta. Perhaps white was afraid of black taking Ponuki. You mean in that favorite variation of yours? Maybe. Yeah, the double Hane. Yeah, I figured as much. Somehow I still don't accept that variation like a real one, despite Ben beating me with it. Okay, so I guess white... Wow, what is this? You don't have to protect here? So this is interesting. So this is a lot of Aji, but since white is so thick here, he can probably afford to leave it. So now this cut becomes a problem, so he's trying to solve it in a active way. And some Tsumego... Yeah, but... Like white group here is not in trouble, I don't think. Yes, so this is solved, and black needs to go back soon. Or trying... Okay, this is still center. It's a bit annoying. Like you would like to play here, but then this is also annoying. Time is running out. Yeah. Both on 5 seconds now. And also 3, 2, 1. Also last year, Valerii lost 2 games on time, I think. So I hope this year it's not gonna happen, but for sure he told me like now he has like mobile internet, so it works perfectly, no lag, etc. So white just I wanted to suggest that, yeah. So maybe just protect with the empty triangle since this exchange is so bad. That's what he did, and Valerii found the double Sente move, which was not Sente in this particular moment, but actually was finally. So it was just a time exchange. And so this is, so black gained quite a lot here, because it could have been, I think the other variation would be like this, right? So it's like 3-point difference or something. Okay. And Tanguy is really trying to force black to add a move here, but black says screw it. The thing is, this shape with so many hanes, that it should be dead, no? Locally. Or ko? Or double ko? Well, I don't know. Ben, does somebody know? Now kill instead of this, but not enough liberties. It's ko. Okay, so if you play here, okay, so he added a move. All right. So white kind of got a bit stronger, but still he needs to add a move on the bottom, which he did. And this is so big, because if you play Tenuki, then this push, it ruins really a lot of points here. It's very hard not to answer. But Tanguy finds it in him. So probably just answer. Maybe you could exchange something here first, but I guess it doesn't matter. Good timing by white. Also very well played. That he realized he doesn't have to protect immediately, because most likely if black pushed, white would kill here this, and it would be maybe bigger. Also probably black feels good and he doesn't want to risk so much. Because if we take it like what really happened in the top left, white had the Shimari, right? And played this sliding move, and actually it all exploded. So from my perspective, it must have been like really good for white. Okay, white reduced black as well, but it feels like it was black's success. So by the way, how long are we streaming now? It's like 1 hour 20. So now it's like 1 hour 20 of hard focus for these guys. So I think it's still, they should be feeling like not too tired. Yeah, also he's like leaning a little back, no, in the chair. Yeah, super young kid. I agree, but sometimes when I talk to Tanguy, he feels a little bit depressed about the age, or always making jokes about him being too old. So I think he's making those jokes so often, maybe it's... Wait, what happened? Valerie lost on time. Oof. Well, let me write in the chat. Okay, Valerie, so last sec. Okay, so Tanguy asks if something happened. Valerie says thank you for the game. Tanguy says thanks. Valerie says last second click. So I think it looks like it was a legit loss on time because he clicked too late. Yeah, he's writing no problem. Yeah, Tanguy is apologizing. Oh, I'm like sharing the gossips, but you can read them too, so it's not like secret. So Tanguy apologized and Valerie said no problem, my fault. Okay, so I will update the score. And yeah, I think when I spoke with Lukan, he told me he has this rule. He never plays, like he never leaves less than 5 seconds per move on the clock. 5 seconds, like, you know, to have a reserve because of this kind of things. OGS is brutal. Times you out the moment the timer goes from 1 to 0. Yeah, Tanguy. Yeah, sure, break, like 5 minutes break between games. I think also Valerii... okay, let's organize it. Like the Asian servers, they are like 3, 2, 1, 0, no, and the last second is like for 3 seconds. But here it feels like it just works like 1 second is 1 second. Both games I feel very good ahead and then completely throw it like a potato. Yeah, he's probably talking, Tanguy is talking about the kill on the right side in the first game. This one was not fair to win. But it's how it is, it's a blitz tournament. Don't worry about it, and I hope that Valerii can recover from it. Because so far, he looks to be playing pretty damn well. So score is updated, and I will just go for tea very quickly, so be right back. All right, I put the water to boil, so I will have to go back there again. He's from Marseille. He's not French. What does TOS mean? Like the abbreviation Perigrill. Terms of service. For why I have to keep saying I'm drinking tea, you mean? I get it. So Tanguy cancelled his camera for the break, so hopefully it will come back fine. And I see we are here now 100 of us watching at the same time. So I don't know what is the average stream usually like, but I'm quite happy about those numbers. So thanks guys for cheering. Tanguy is looking a lot more serious. Yeah, I just hope he's not gonna like feel bad, and because of that. Yeah, like I think both, not just Valerii, but both of the players have to switch. By the way, I see. So now, okay, so because Tanguy disconnected the camera, it changed the seating on Discord. So now Valerii is sitting at the bottom. So let's hope that when he connects back, he has disconnected the camera, right? Yeah. And or is it my fault? Wait. I will. Okay. Did you guys disconnect your cameras or it's some bug? If it's bug, please try turning on and off. Oh, okay. Alright, and I will go make the tea. There is nothing better than 2 shots of coffee with your tea in the evening like this. Okay, and I was trying to find disappointism. Oh, I'm sending way too many pictures of my baby. I found it. Okay, so it's just for funsies, right? So we were talking, somebody said how much I was influencing Milena with the art and with the, like, guiding her through the art process of making the templates. And I said, of course, I didn't do anything because I'm founder of the Disappointees movement in art, which aims to disappoint the observers. So yeah, this is very nice. So this was the model. This is, oh no, shit. Okay, I have to find it again. No, I shouldn't have clicked. So this is what I was trying to recreate, you know? Not what I did. Well, just wait a second. Okay. Oh, are there more? No, okay, just this one. Yeah, so this was the model, and this is what I did. So this is the disappointism thing. I sent you the game in OGS. Okay, sorry, let's go for it, but I don't see your camera, Tanguy. Okay, great. Okay, they are ready. So this game, Tanguy is black. The score is 1-1. So let's switch. Let's switch and let's go. It's decent? Are you joking? Okay, so Tanguy is black and he played Komoku and another Komoku. So is he gonna play here now? Of course, it's the special Fuseki. I remember seeing a game where white approached, black attached under, and then white played tenuki. It was like a long time ago. The duck fuseki. So this is the Shurima fuseki. It's from League of Legends, I believe. That's the symbol of Azir, right? Okay, let's forget about this. So this is the symbol of Shurima. So this is what it's inspired, this fuseki. By the way, are you guys watching League of Legends? Like Faker, he's quite amazing. Okay, so white attached, because why not? It's popular. Played here. Atari connect. So this is Joseki. You always have to wonder how this move changes the Joseki, and if Tanguy prepared something here. Oh, and I didn't start the AI. Which some...
Game resumed.
This game resumed is way super loud at my PC. I hope it's not destroying your ears. So basically this is just like fighting, and what black wants to use this stone. I'm not sure. Couldn't he extend? I feel like I have seen that somewhere, but it doesn't matter. White plus 10. So let's see how Tanguy prepared this. So why is this so good for white? Well, the shape is not good here, but neither there. I don't think this is... I don't understand AI here. Let's see if the players will. But yeah, this block feels very strong. Because, okay, allow me to, because usually you can play here and then you can push, and there is, how is the trick play? Like this. And if you block, you clamp. If you extend, you cut. And this is the shape in the game. And this is good for... who? White. And black plays here. This was the move. I remember now. Because I played this with Jan Shimara like 3 years ago. So not the... So that's the... I think... So this push was wrong. Probably. But like this is bad for black? So bad? Like, I think it's going according to... But okay. Or anything. White will just settle. Somehow, and this is a bit low. And it's like the top side is everything black has now. Yeah, I think you prefer black now because it feels like he's attacking. But once the attack is over, he will have just the left side with some squeezing a bad agi around these points. And this group is like meh, and let's not forget white already managed to get this enclosure. So if he just settles here... so maybe this now? No. Okay, just some jump. Maybe it feels like black didn't accomplish enough. like mainly the formation on top right, you are probably not very happy. So many stones, not many points. I wanted to type blanc. Of course, blanc being white in French. But it's, it's a game. It's a start. They just started to paint the picture. The key is how much time they have, and Tanguy has more time than Valerii by 1 minute and something. So overall, I mean, it looks reasonable. So will white attach here again? Like, if you are satisfied with this variation, why not? Now, I mean, the situation changed. It would take some serious balls, let's say it, to play here, I think. Yeah, this is what I would play, but I would not feel so happy by playing here. It's like very passive. Like this exchange, it hurts a little, like white soul, but he accomplished what he came to and he lived in Sente. Absolutely nothing to worry about. Just playing active. So we are probably going to see some fancy feat or fancy combo in the bottom left later on, because when there is this Ogema and Keima, it can get quite interesting. But so this is the standard, and white black is just aiming to live in the corner. When does Magnus play? And yeah, so black played Hane. So white can block here or just protect there. So this one is more pushy or like more forceful, but it loses Sente in some cases. Like if you play here, black plays there and white can Tenuki. But probably this time white wants to make black's shape weaker, because he's, I think, slowly looking after this group, but very slowly. I mean, the group, let's face it, is like... The group is alive, almost. Like, one eye Sente. Even... Yeah, but... Depends on the timing. So not really alive immediately, but... Yeah, it's very... that's slowly aiming. Let's say slowly. And white, black played this Hane. Oof. I would cut. Yes, that's what he does. And yeah, 1 minute time difference. Like, if black connects, white can play here. And I think in some cases, aren't there some variations where even black sacrifices this? Like if we check... Oh, okay, just extend, and if you take... Yes, some kind of sacrifice. So it's possible to sacrifice. And it's true that 1 minute advantage can be something like 10 points. But if you spend the time, then suddenly disappears. Tenuki? But where? Just take? No. Yeah, like this exchange hurts black. If there is no combo, like he can still push. But what combo? Ko. But can't you? No, right? Like, I mean, I'm just asking if there is a plan to this. Okay, so he takes one. Okay. Answer. Now this shape got super fixed. And what is the problem with this? I see. So if we go further, then maybe now you can like play here. And it's still ko. I think this is ridiculous, but probably you can sacrifice this shape also. Like we were talking about the sacrifice before. So perhaps that's why this move is not so great. And Valerii has 10 seconds, so let's go. Okay, and he connects. Yeah, and all in all, Black manages to solve this, kind of, but these exchanges look quite horrible. Like the white shape is so clean and more aiming to this group. So I don't think overall it was a success. M12 for Black, this push. I don't know why Black would like... I mean, it's a question. Like, the liberty doesn't matter. And it's a question. Do you answer here or here? I get it. Because this is bigger for eye space, but then this one is key, right? Probably that's the... You just exchange this and play Tenuki, maybe. Maybe it's just me aiming for this group. But you know, see, it's already trying... Even AI is trying to protect it. Okay, and white just plays very simply, adding a move here. I mean, it's getting closer. I'm not sure if this move was so big, but probably white is feeling good and it's like capturing these two stones, almost. So just simplifying it. Also answering here, and now attachment. And of course Black will counter and it will get complicated. And Valerii has 20 seconds. So now, French fans, this is the time to hope that white messes up this combination. Yeah, why is Tanguy playing so all-in all the time? Yeah, maybe, I don't know, he's underestimating himself. So it's almost like if you protect here. Like what is white's next move if you just connect? Just block? But it's not really center, right? Or am I missing? I mean, this peep could be problem, or just here? Maybe just here, right? This looks alive to me. And Black played here. I was considering this move, but I thought it's too much. Like a lot of agi. This is the game. But I was also thinking maybe first play here, and if white plays from this side, then you connect in center. But it wouldn't accomplish that much. Maybe it's sharp move actually. But white doesn't have many liberties. And 4, 3, 2, Valerii, play. He misread, but come on, don't hold your eyes, you have to play. Okay, he managed to stabilize. Okay, so actually this attack from Tanguy worked. This all-in move. I guess this Hane white didn't have enough liberties on the top to win this. But still, despite this great fiasco, since black was losing before, it's about even. So it's about composure. Because you could say it was black's corner, right? And white managed to reduce it a little, like black's stone was here first. So it's not such a huge loss. Yeah, the time pressure is hard. Okay. So here sometimes you can make like ko. Like this. And this is the game. Yes, you throw in, you take, you block, and it's ko. Unfortunately, white doesn't have many ko threats here. He has some here. But ko is good in one thing, and that's that it adds you time. So now, because they play a ko threat and take the ko, they have basically 10 seconds per move instead of just 5. And you can also see their time accelerate, but Valerii needs to focus back, I think, and forget about the past mistakes if possible. R9 and S7 are about to shine again. But are you sure it's big enough? It seems slow. There are some ko threats maybe in this area. By the way, this tournament is quite brutal, because if you lose, you are just knocked out, and you will get the chance next year. And if you win, you already get a prize. Oof. So I guess if you take and connect, Valerii is saying that this will die, which looks quite like dying. Also slowly, slowly aiming to that group. Interesting that black didn't cut. I think locally this must be like minus for black, this exchange. And this is a ko threat. Yeah, now, when you have the bamboo, can you tanuki? I don't think so, because this looks so clean. And Tanguy peeps. Looks diable. And peeps again. I wonder if this wasn't the move. Well, maybe not, because he's aiming at this cut. But what is this cut doing? I'm not sure. And also, like, now there is one eye here and this is no eye. Like, it's starting to become real, this attack. Okay, so black tenukis and gambles. Like, again and again we are in this situation where Tanguy leaves a group and believes he can settle it. And Tanguy shakes his head and he's not happy, while it seems like Valerii regained his composure and has forgotten about that area. It's quite far. Doesn't have to look at it. Yeah, it looks dead, but now white should play. Okay, he just wants to finish it. Why? I wonder why AI didn't want to play here. Just run away, right? Like there is nothing to... maybe white wants to exchange this to fill the liberties in time. And if you... Okay. If you connect, then it's just dead. So I think Valerii solved it. And now the only thing is he has not to die here. The more Valerii's forehead covers his camera, the more confident he's feeling. I think it's actually true. But there is just too much space, no? Like... I mean, you can always try to play some kind of clamp. But in this case... Seems like it's really hard to do something. So... After the game we will take a look at this variation, just a little bit, of what really happened there. Okay, this makes sense. Still trying... I mean, if you kill this, maybe you can continue in the endgame. But he just fixes. And what? Vital point? No. Oh, okay. This looks... This Geta works. I mean, you know, seeing this Geta like 5 moves ahead when we have 10 seconds. I mean, probably 7 Dans should see it immediately, but... Well played. It's true what you type, Ben, that it seems like Valerii is the one working and Tanguy is just chilling, but on the other hand, in the chat here, when Tanguy was typing, he seemed like he was having some emotions too. But yeah, so this is solved, this is alive, because
White wins.
yeah, at any time white can push here and make this eye. So GG, and I think fans of Valerii can really take a breath here, because after the top left, it looked like it was going to ruins. And let's just check. I hope this is not going to destroy the stream. It's fine. So what was happening here? Okay, so first here. So so my move is bad because, so this is +8 for white. See, the attack is coming. I told you. Slowly. Still it's coming very slowly. Okay, so this solves the group. It could be played, I think. And now... Like now it looks there are some special combos like this. which is very difficult to see, and even if it works, like it's still showing plus 13. So I think going all in on this cut was not very good. It didn't help too much. I think, maybe. And after this, just let's check if black had a chance, because at a point... Okay, so we didn't see... Well. So cut and push into the throw-in that loses the liberties. Because if you just connect, then you die. So this was the way. Whereas in the game, what happened? In the game, black just extended. And white protected the cut. So if black played this one, it would be even. So there was a way out. That you have to see this, throw in, and then it's still what? I don't even know what I'm looking at here. Like just, let's say, exchanges. And he has to... Okay, I don't know. I think this review is meaningless. Because it's too complicated and too many numbers. And by the way, I like on online Go that it shows just one blue move. In fact, of course, there are like 50 moves that are possible to play. But it simplifies the watching experience. Alright, hey, by the way, Gonzalez, can you try to make a prediction? Like who the fans think is going to win this match, if it's going to be Tanguy or Valerii. Of course now it's a bit biased since Valerii is winning 2-1. Because I don't, when I try to do this prediction, somehow it's not working. Well, it doesn't matter that much. It would just be interesting to see how it is. Okay, so the guys are having a break. Tanguy is coming back resolved. So what time setting is the next game going to be played with? So it starts 5 plus 8, so it was 5, 4, 3. So now it's like 2 minutes plus 5 seconds. So... Getting... Like, I must say, in this very fast time format, I favor personally Tanguy, since he practiced today, this format. Okay, Tanguy is ready, I am ready. Perhaps he was listening to what I was saying and now he's feeling good, he's smiling. But, yeah. We will of course see. So you can start whenever you want. So yeah, good luck. And we can go to check if the game is started. Yes, go. And Valerii is black, so let's switch. By the way, if Tanguy wins now and it's 2-2, the last game with 1 minute and 4 seconds is going to be Nigiri again. all in on Tanguy in the predictions. Ah, nice, it's going on, so... Aha! I see, so you guys can explain to me. So this is like 10 people bet on Tanguy and 10 on Valerii, but this is like how much money there is on it? Like how many points? So good luck to everybody betting. So Valerii is black, the Fuseki seems calm. Also Tanguy didn't play any animal Fuseki. Just playing 2 Hoshis. So that's why you guys are here, because you get points. Okay, and so black covers, why not? And white is expected to play Tenuki. It's called Gamba, the points. Yeah, I'm a YouTube streamer, so I'm not that familiar with this. And just a lurker on Twitch, watching in silence. Except when there are StarCraft streams, there I comment. I'm a big fan of StarCraft 2. Anyway, okay, so which Joseki are they going to pick? We are all wondering. No, that is complicated. I mean, this one is not complicated. But, I mean, this is, I think, good for black. When he feels confident, he's better than white. Like, I feel it's even. If this happens. And if black has the strength to play this Atari, I feel like it's more annoying. It feels more annoying for white than for black, but actually it's even. Okay, but this is not what happened because black didn't take, and he instead played here, which is a new move to me. But I guess why not? So white just lives and black has a cut. And the cut comes already. And black descends and he's trying to say, dude, this is Sente. But is this Sente? I don't think so. I feel this sequence is a bit better for white, but like this group is settled, this group will settle. Like why not? M5 must be wrong. Since this descent... I'm not sure if this must be wrong. Tanguy, the crowd is cheering. If black has a stone around R7, it is when this Atari, yeah. But so, I guess you just play some move around here. Or do you finish the shape? I guess this looks slack. Like this is too slow. And these 2 stones are not that important anymore. So you can like treat them lightly. White could just play J3 or so. I mean instead of M5, which is a bad exchange because it just solves everything, white should play here. Yes. Yeah, this makes super... This looks sharper, I agree. Or also, like from which side? But probably you don't want to play this peep, so if I understand the status correctly from what you're saying. So maybe this pincer? Yeah, this exchange feels okay for black, that's true. Oh, and white puts up the pressure. I'm a little... But Tanguy again playing like hard. Like very, like maybe not, but almost all in, no? Because this will be split some way or another. And you will have 2 weak groups. Like, black develops on this bottom side, but it's quite low. I don't think that's really the problem. Yeah, and... Oh, Tanguy, already only 10 seconds. Thanks for telling me. We'll just try to treat this lightly. Right? And now still the Tsumego is not clear because some Kosumi can be sent. I mean, to me the Tsumego is not clear even after. If it's really... when there is not the stone, if it's not just Ko. I would also jump here. And black has to be... like, this is obviously the plan. But then what? Because black also needs to watch his liberties. And I think black is going to spend some time here. Like, maybe you can just... but if you just come back here, then it seems like not very successful mission from black. So you cut. And after you come back here, after white's move. Or do you even need to come back? So Tanguy has few seconds left. Yeah, the extensions look natural. Oh, really? That's what I was thinking. But if this doesn't work, then white is in serious trouble. In some universe, can't black cut? If you cut, this black will be probably happy to connect out. Because these are dying and these are dying. And if you would connect, then what? Then it looks also good for black. Wedge p7 immediately. Okay, but if you wedge p7 immediately, then I guess I block. Oh, and you mean you connect? And if I connect myself, you cut here, and you have 4 liberties. And are you sure? I mean, it's not easy to read this one. But it's what happened in the game. I'm not sure if you can really connect. Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, that's what they are doing. Oof. What did they get into? So come on, some compromise. But black cannot come, like you can't let this capture. Surely this would be monstrous for white. So black has to answer. And if white takes, does black have some kind of easy solution locally? Like, you know, you can always do this Atari and take here. But it doesn't have that many close. So black just... So to this hand, black just cut. White take. Black connect. White connect. Black takes. White plays Atari. But white has so many cotrets here. What was this cut? This black cut provided black with too many cotrets. What a sequence. And okay, both of them very little time. Ah. I see, it's now the prediction is like 50-50. I hope I'm not ruining something by showing it. But here, like these cotrets, white really doesn't mind. So if you connect and this dies, what about here? I cannot read it out so fast. But white answer, because white has so many cotrets, he's just like chilling and answering everything. Yeah, I think definitely this cut was the problem, or black had to sacrifice these 2 stones, even though it looks like it sucks super much. At least it would be like okay game. Now, yeah. White connects. And now there is this extra agi. And it looks like this kind of block will be really big to play, because otherwise I'm not sure if it's captured, but for sure at least there is a squeeze. So it's like monstrous to get here. I wasn't even sure if white had to cut. And Tanguy is going for the kill instead of the squeeze. Like the squeeze would have been like this and just let it. Tanguy is relentless. And there, of course, there is a cut here also that can. That's what white is aiming for, right? But this move is easy to find for black, I think. And so now I was just about to suggest, like this you can get some move on the outside. Maybe clamp now. That's what I would be going after. Yeah, this sequence after killing black, like going on, oh, so how about we risk it all again? Yes, I also think it's quite unnecessary. But he's playing for the viewers. Well, you can kill the center black stones. Or you can squeeze them. Like, I know you need to connect first. But you see, the squeezing, the liberties are slowly... I mean, if white escapes with everything here, it's also, like, very good, right? Which he did, thanks to the weakness. And, I mean, if black extends, white has, like, 5 liberties, and there are 4 here, so there is no real danger in this extension. So, yeah, white just breaks the moyo. But, this Atari... Like, aiming for this, I guess, this snapback. P17 lives. Okay, that's a nice suggestion for Shimi. So let's check, wait. Okay, so the game is like black played Atari, white cannot connect, so he can counter Atari later. So maybe black could have exchanged it before, extend, take the liberty, take, capture, and this is the game. And Shimi is saying that this is living, because this is Sante, so you have to add a move, and now you play... Maybe you can even block, but for instance this lives back, right? Correct. And suddenly from white winning by a lot, black is now leading by 10. Yes, the force is completely switched, I agree. And this is still not solved. It's the problem of the group. It's still not solved, so white will have to keep paying black for this one. I mean, if we go back in time at this move and you compare it with... I don't know if this would be the sequence. But with this, you basically destroy everything and you are safe, and this is not a squeeze. It must be a huge minus for white. Yeah, 10 points is nothing in this format, I agree. And if you see the AI move here that black wants to capture, it's because it's like basically killing the top group. This is a question. But yeah, maybe Tanguy forget about these 2 stones. Or did he have to play? If I played Tanuki, there was... Because it's 3 against 3, right? Ah, so just like this, it's captured. No, it's not. I don't know. Not sure what this move was about. Yeah, I think white doesn't see that he can live there. It's really important to see this move now. And I think Valerii sees it. Now he's muttering to himself. Oh, okay, so this is the same idea. He's now going to play here, right? No. Oh. Alright. What? And so I guess, yeah. White made the eye, which solved his group here, which white considered a success, probably. And now because of this Atari, he can consider this some kind of strength. So he's trying to attack the middle stones, which looks very reasonable. And both players actually having a lot of time. Of course, here there is this Atari problem. So that's why this is the moment to take, I think, is the idea. That if you just play here, this is problematic. A little, like it disconnects the whole. But, black played Tanuki. Also, yeah, let's not forget that this is Sente. So there are like 2 liberties here. Valerii looking troubled. Alright. So there is enough liberties, so black doesn't have to play here. But he's still under some serious attack. And this top group is capturing these stones, so he has no problem at all. And this feels like it should live through this one, I would say. Like you cut and you give the Atari and you can cut here. It seems living. This game still has the potential to turn 3 times. He killed his own group, but at least he kept Santa. Yeah. And lived with this. We were talking about this sequence. So I would cut here, but there is probably lack of liberties, which is there, obviously. But it looks like it could live also. AI wants to connect here. I don't know. Both of them have 20 seconds. And yeah, Valerii chooses the human move. Oh, and Tanguy really? Feels like nothing. I think this is nothing, no? Or? I don't see. Yeah, so I just placed Tanuki. And why not attachment? It's trying to keep Sente, I assume, but it's a little strange to attach in this shape. Normally you would just jump. Maybe last second move. Also, yeah, this is the last really big area, and AI is saying it's like +6, so it's gonna be fairly close endgame. But the endgame is not going to be very long. But it's true that slowly this connection by the k-mass is getting fragile. Yes. And black can try to attack this whole group. Which white is solving? Like there is this wedge, right? In theory. Yeah, he played it. Oof. So what is this? I mean, anyway, ignore my sequence. It's not such a big deal. Like,
Black wins.
oh, it's not such a big deal because white could have lived with this because it's Miyai, right? But it seems like what happened? Valerii won by time? Is that right? Is it written somewhere? Estimate score. How can I know what happened? Oh, another timeout. Okay, so it was timeout. But still, Valerii was ahead by 5. So it would have been very, very close endgame. So GG, Valerii won. Big congratulations. Let me update the score. And maybe we can try to add the guys to the conversation if they feel like talking and saying something. No 5th game this time. And also one of the fan favorites, unfortunately, going out. Hello guys, GG. Do you feel like joining the call and saying some words, or?
I mean, I can if you wanna. Yeah, I mean, I can. But give me a sec.
Guys, can you confirm that you are hearing Valerii fine, please? That it's not too loud.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello, Tanguy.
Yo, what's up?
So, yeah, GG. Very, like, Tanguy, you were really pushing hardcore, no? All the time, like, trying to live and kill Valerii everywhere.
Oh yeah, I had absolutely no idea what I was doing.
And
I guess trying to have fun, but but seriously, the first 2 games, I really thought I had a good beginning, and then I just crumbled completely, and it was really difficult after. I still have music on. So I don't know, yeah. Overall, I don't think I played good at all, but at least it was fun.
Like was it first game or was it second game where Valerii invaded your framework on top right, where he was dying? Maybe it was first game.
It was first
Yeah,
game.
Yeah,
the
and
first
he
game,
managed to live. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he has to die, but I missed something.
Yeah, I also had a feeling that I made something wrong at some point. I mean, the invasion itself was fine. I handled his attachment wrong. There was an attachment where Tanguy attached to my shape, which
Yes.
should run out to the center. And there, I think it went a bit south, but I somehow find the way to live. And even after that, it was not like white was a bit ahead, but not by much. And I thought it was even not that great for me because, yeah. But it's hard to interpret a little bit because a lot of open areas, like the left, is not clear how we count the left, and also, for example, the lower right is it like because it's definitely invadable, but it's not clear how many points white can destroy there or black can get there. So yeah, kind of unclear.
Yeah, I guess we are not going to review all the games, but But
Yeah.
yeah, I did manage to play the Shurima Fuseki, but it was not the one I expected. But first I played what I call the Duck Fuseki, with two Komoku and the stone in the middle. And when I played the Duck Fuseki, I realized it was Shurima actually if I played Tengen, so I just played Tengen, and it was really good.
So Shurima would have been if you had Hoshis, the original
Yeah,
Shurima.
like I just wanted to play like side Oshi, three side Oshi, and then play Tengen, but actually this, I just realized this is better. So
Great. Yeah, it led to quite interesting game too, so I was happy to see it. Maybe Valerie, you could talk us through a little bit your emotions because you lost the second game, right, by time, which you were quite
Yeah.
winning, and then in
Yeah,
the game
because
after you blundered, also, right, and or which game was it? It's a bit confusing.
the third game where I like it's that's actually the difference between, let's say, first game and the third game, because in the first game, although it was difficult, I found a way to live on top right. And in the third game, it was relatively similar in terms of difficulty, but the time was much little. So somehow I couldn't see, like, AI sees some way to live there. I haven't checked, but AI says it's like should be fine for me. But I didn't find it and I died. But luckily enough, I think, like, I thought I was worse at that point, but I think Tanguy didn't play that well in the lower right, so it's actually quite even. And then when the group started dying, like I was not sure why Tanguy just didn't leave with the group. That was unclear to me because like the moment I killed that group, I mean everything was over pretty much. It was just, finishing the game. But I think if he lived with the group, then it's still a game with this. I was surprised that Tanguy took the coin lower left in the third game because like if he just lives with the group, we still play the score and it's still very uncertain. But I mean, the moment Black took the call, I just killed the lower group, and then I thought it was hopeless. Well, not hopeless, but you have to like wait for the blunder to
yeah,
recover.
this was just a blunder. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So
of course, like I think N5 is like the big mistake, personally.
Yeah, the peep, you mean?
Even so, I don't think the situation is good for me at all. But yeah, like of course, like, I mean, it's just a small mistake apparently. But if you can get rid, I mean, of course, N4 gives much more space for ice, so
Yes,
so
that's
the
what
whole
I
plan
was
is bad.
expecting. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just getting rid of this point is really bad. So the whole strategy is bad, I think.
yeah, and then not so many liberties. Yeah, so that was it. And I mean, in the second game, of course, I was a bit. I mean, I think I blundered a bit, but I was very happy when I found this sequence which exchanged the middle, like that sacrifice where I cut off the central group for the middle. That one I was like very happy with because I mean, obviously it made the game good, and then I just finished. Yeah, it's like this, this. I wrote it in the chat. I don't know if you've seen it. It's just that mistake that I played on the last second, and sometimes you need to click twice to the register move and stuff. Yeah, but
But
I was not.
did you have to play this sequence? Couldn't you just, I don't know, play locally?
No. I think your jump, that fancy jump that you did, I think it was unnecessary. Like I knew it was a mistake. I just couldn't. I just had to need. I just needed some time to figure out why it is a mistake. But it's definitely a mistake because you can just Atari. It will be better. Because then if you capture the stone directly, then it's just better shape and it would be not that easy for black. But yeah. But I was happy with the sacrifice because I thought that it made the situation much more clear. And then
Yeah,
then just
I probably black suffered a little at this point on the right side.
mm-hmm.
And I
Yeah.
gave you a chance to come back quite easily on the Chuban. So
Yeah, that's true.
it's not that easy
And
to settle the group in the center, but yeah.
Exactly. And what else? In the fourth game, I think there is a way to like AI sees some kind of way, and it was also thought that you can continue still. Like it's, I mean, it's better for me, but it's not clear. Like I cannot cut you off cleanly, so you still can live on the lower side. So it's not like you die on the lower side. I think you probably will lose a couple of points, but you will not die.
Yeah, okay. I thought I was just losing big, but okay.
And did you actually resign the last game, or you ran out of time? Right?
I lost by time, but it's basically resign. I would resign, I guess.
Ah, okay.
Oh, I see. No, I blunt, like I didn't that lower right sequence was terrible for me. Like it was good until I didn't manage to properly connect.
Okay.
If I connected properly, then it would be good. It would be good. But that call was like the problem. Like you are doing so many call threats which are damaging, but the price is so big that it is actually worth it. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, whatever. I cannot watch the stream because there is advertising, but I cannot see the board position.
Yeah. It's not so important. Yeah, but this fight at the start was quite brutal with the co and.
Yeah, that was so bad from me. Yeah.
At the very start,
No, it was good. It was good. It was good for you because, like the call that you had, it was actually good for you because you killed the right. It was massive.
Yeah, but I thought you could just kill me somehow, and I was
I
really
should be
happy.
able, but as I said, I messed up. I like messed
Yeah,
up
so
to find a better shape.
but for sure it was bad from the start. I think you can just punish me and then it's bad.
yeah, if you have the time,
but
I guess.
I didn't manage. You see.
It doesn't matter if you manage or not. It's just bad.
And then what else? I think in the second game there was something interesting. Or am I? I mean, in every game was something interesting, but
Just in this game, at the very end, like I played some really bad move, like trying to kill the group on.
The peep inside, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah, the peep inside. Yeah.
Yeah,
So what
yeah.
happened if I just play normally and reduce from the outside? If I play like Atari instead of this one, yeah.
Yeah,
If I just,
it looks like
push
it's half
inside.
point game now.
So push inside is the good move, yeah. So this can live.
It looks
Yeah,
like...
this will live, but you still have quite a lot of points, so we just continue playing.
Like,
Yeah, I thought like this way
maybe I can...
there is a chance there for sure.
Maybe if I start the analysis, it could show some more moves.
Yeah, surely not easy, but with this kind of time setting also, maybe there is a chance you die, you know? So
Yeah, but I mean, in I was confident in this shape will live. I like, for example, in the first and the third game, I was much less confident because there it was very unclear.
yeah.
There I had
Yeah, I don't know. I played this G6 and I just like played two moves in a row in my head, so it was
Yeah, it was
fatal. Yeah. Anyway, like I would say good games. Of course, it was just like a mess, but thank you for the games, Valerii. And
Yep, you too,
thank you
Tanguy.
for the commentary, Andra.
Yeah, awesome.
And now I'm free.
to do the commentary, right?
Yeah, sure. I would love to join you for some commentary eventually.
Okay, great. So, see, this is not all that you see of Tonguy's fans, so you can look forward that. And congratulations, Valerii, for winning this time and really handling the loss on time and the difficult situation in the follow-up game. Like, very well played.
Yep, thank you. Try to
All right.
find my chances. Yeah.
Alright, so everybody, next stream will be Lukan against Nikola, and it's going to be played next Tuesday, like not this Tuesday, but the one after. I have it here, yeah, I can put it up on the screen. So Ali will be commenting that one, don't miss it, and you will hear of me maybe, I don't know, I'm not going to stream so much, the others will, so I'm saying goodbye for quite a long time, I think. So thanks for all the cheers and yeah, follow this event. It's gonna be great, I hope. So thanks, guys. Bye bye.
All right.
Bye, Andrii.
Have a good one.